Good afternoon. This is Craig again. It is Tuesday, March 4th of 2025, and I'm doing a check-in video just to sort of bring everybody up to date. Um, um, it's been um, it's been a pretty good week. This past week. Strength is a little bit problematic as it has been, but I'm still walking every day, and just got back from a walk a little while ago, and the strength or the lack of strength uh, that I feel in my overall body is concerning. Um, I don't know what that's related to. I really don't. And I assume it's part of the liver disease, and part of what it does to the body, um, and how difficult it makes just simple movements, walking and um, um, uh, just getting from one task to the next. We're like 2 weeks out from moving, and I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm trying to do a little bit, a little bit every day. Cleaning out closets and bagging stuff up for donation to the rescue mission, and just good stuff like that. So we're not taking anything along that we don't absolutely need. Um, it's So I have one full bag ready to go, and a couple other things we have ready to go, and so we're making a little bit of progress there. We just moved not too long ago, so we did a major purge just to get into that apartment. Um, we shouldn't have to get rid of much, to make this move. It's just getting organized. That's that's the challenge. I think. I'm sure George would agree. Um, a lot of his stuff is already at the house because he moved stuff out of his office that he had here in the city, and took it to Petaluma and put it in the second bedroom because that was in pretty good shape, and we had it painted, and so it looks pretty nice. And they finished the flooring in there, pulled everything out of it, and put the same flooring that's in the rest of the house. They put in there. So it's coming right along. Um, but um, haven't heard anything on the living donor front and the transplant front. I think that is is depending on me, and getting some of this testing done. I'm going for a full body scan this week to make sure my bone health is uh, adequate, and and then I have to have a bone marrow biopsy, which will tell them um, whether or not any cancer exists. Not that they're expecting it to be bad news, but it's just a matter of I guess safety. Uh, I have one other cardiac MRI. I think I had this in the last video. I have a cardiac MRI, which they're trying to get moved up from April because we have these candidates, and the living donor candidates, and as long as all this stuff comes back um, good with good results, then it sounds like, according to the doctor, that we can move forward with transplant because we have living donors. Uh, so um, so that's sort of good news. And So I might be able to, sometime this summer, I might be able to be looking forward to getting the transplant done. So, and hopefully that improves my energy level and my strength and all of that kind of good stuff. So, um, we don't know yet. We don't know yet whether the living donors um, will qualify, will pass muster. And if you're still thinking about being a living donor, now is the time to make that decision. The website for UCSF is on this page, and I'll repeat it again. So those of you who are interested will at least have a verbal if you can't find the written copy of the website. It's www.ucsfhealth.org/transplant. That's www.ucsfhealth.org/transplant. That will take you directly to the transplant page, and on the transplant page we have a questionnaire. For those of you who might be interested, you can complete that and get more information. It doesn't uh, it doesn't confine you to anything other than information. So it's not like you'll be signing up for something that you haven't decided yet whether or not you want to do it. So there is no obligation to the questionnaire. It's just asking for more information. So you'll you'll see a lot of information on that website as well, which someone from the transplant team can certainly answer your questions as we move forward with that. So don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Just because people have applied doesn't necessarily mean that 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 I will be able to use any one of them. The important thing is for me to have a little bit of an inventory, of people that may be interested in 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 being a living donor and being generous and loving in that regard. And um, and my hope is also that that you become part of my chosen family. We'll go through this situation together, and I will certainly be sharing all of my information with you, as part of the process. So I'm looking forward to having that one special person that can be part of my life and part of my family of loving individuals. So. Um, that's about it for this installment. I'm wishing you love and light, and hope you're having a good week, and that continues throughout the course of the week. I hope the weather is nice where you are. That you're not caught up in these crazy storms that we seem to be having, and that if you're living in the Carolinas, that you're not too terribly close to fires. We see the devastation that the fires create out here, and and it's nothing to fool around with, that's for sure. So love and light, and be good to yourself, be good to each other, um, and spread loving kindness. Spread loving kindness. That's my message for today. Do take care. Bye bye.